America, Chef John the Ghetto Gourmet. I'm making potatoes au gratin. They've been sitting in my fridge for a little bit. This is going to be mostly hand shots. I don't feel like being on screen tonight. So we got the onions cut up. Well,
but you think it's all? I don't think anything because it's not my business. Plus,
the fat. I lost the last onion. It froze. I'm gonna turn this TV down. At least give it some music. Huh? I get boring when I don't have music.
A little more disgusted by his sleazy behavior.
Well, guys don't judge things other guys do. It's separate from the friendship. That's the code that guys live by. That's guy code.
So under guy code, you can just excuse any bad behavior just to go to a skybox?
It was invented by guys.
You know, if Katie were an old friend, I would tell her. You just don't know her that well.
Even if you did, you couldn't.
Why not?
Because Ray told me and guy code demand that it go no further.
But you told me.
I'm allowed to because of marriage code.
That doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. Guy code and marriage code can intersect. The information I gave you is covered primarily under guy code. So again, you can't tell Katie.
What about woman code?
Don't make me laugh.
So what's going on is the butter's just heating up in the pan. I'm going to throw the onions on top of it. I'm going to pull my flour. We're going to hit a roux real quick. Sorry on the delay there. Alright. Bam. I mean, this is really, this is the heart of bechamel cooking right here, what we're doing. And then the cheese. So, and then what we're going to do is we're going to layer it with spinach and the potatoes, which are cold already. But first we have to make a cheese sauce. Where's my music at, man? I forgot to press the button. I forgot to press the button, right? Nut. Look at her face now. She was all like, whoa, man. Excellent. I'm going to turn temp way down. I want the flour to cook for a second. You really can't see, so I'm just going to set you on deck. And then pick it back up. I just have to do this. Yes, mise en place, mise en place. I'm hungry, it's late, and I have to use these potatoes. And, I was coming out. So, every night, be together. Roof right over our head. See that cool sand? This is probably the best look at a roux that you're gonna get that we've done. I'm actually gonna zoom for you so you can see it and actually. All right. So we're doing a basic bechamel, the very mother of the mother sauces, but we've eluded a few things because we're gonna change the flavor to cheese. I'm not gonna put thyme in there. So now we go into the cooking roux. All right. We want to shock the roux. All right. I gotta put you down. All right. So I hit the roux with enough so it poaches. I want the roux to poach, and I want it to mix quickly. All right. Instant poach because I reached 180 degrees by the amount of milk I put in. Now I can build the sauce. Okay, and that was a lot of roux and onions, but it's a lot of potatoes. Love and treat you right. I want to love you Every day and every night we'll be together with the roof right over our heads. We'll share the shelter, the roof of single bed. I lost my way there for a second. Hey, I'm cooking and singing. You know, that's all right trick. So now this has to cook. All right. So we want enough milk in there so when it cooks down, and we add the cheese at the end. Okay. And we don't want to scorch our milk. So this is good. This is good that you're watching this, all right? This is good process for you in the whole kitchen scene. As in true bechamel, this will be your best look at one other than creating a sauce on the plan. All right? So actually, hey, thank you, Lord, for giving me this, hey, cool. Woo! No woman, no cry. I'm just feeling the groove tonight, y'all. So, not scorching is really important. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. I remember when we used to sing Trench Town. Yeah. I'm adding a little bit more milk. And I'm going to aim for the bottom. See how the cold goes to the bottom? You missed that. I'm sorry. But if you pour it right in, the cold goes to the bottom. And of course the pan usually heats from like a ring inside the center. Like right around here is where the heat comes out the most. So that's what you pay attention to. And you got to keep moving it, otherwise you'll wind up with like brown specks in it. Because that means that it overcooked and see that? No, that's uninstalled. I'm alright. But, yeah, if you heat it too fast right now, when it's simmering, you will get brown specks in it. And that means that you've burnt the bottom of your bechamel. And this is not what we want to do. We want to keep a gentle simmer between 160 and 180 degrees. Now, I'm teaching you how to do it by just looking at it and giving you the concept as we go. So, and you can look at the consistency. It's kind of thick. All right. That's going to combine with the starch in the potatoes and the cheese that I have. And I even think I'm going to layer feta in there. What the heck, you know? And oh God, turn the oven on. Bake. Temperature 360. My oven's a little hot. And there it goes. If I look away for a second, it starts getting a little hot. Alright, see when it bubbles like that, it's hot. But if I gently stir it, I release that heat and I can lower the temp. Just a hair. So this is like really traditional, you know. Taking that moment to like make sure it's perfect is you gotta watch it the whole time. And notice I haven't put my milk away or anything. Actually, everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. Everything's gonna be alright. No woman, no cry. No woman, no cry. Excellent. All right. So you get this whole process. That's, I think, about as close as angle as I've seen on what was going on in the pan. So, yeah, Chef John Ghetto Gourmet. I love sauces, I really do. And I got the patience to sit there and stand over one. So we just like bam it with sugar, I mean with the cheese. And I should switch from this because I'll have nothing but cheese on that. And go back to spoon. Alright. And we're gonna put this in there. And guess what we're gonna do? Guess what we're gonna do, America? We're gonna make it go whoop whoop. Because notice I have not salted this. I have not put any acid in there. All I just did was put in milk and cheese. Alright. And then I'm going to layer the cheese as we go in. Alright. So we created this here. I'm going to turn it way down now. Alright. To low. Alright. And then we're going to thin it out one more time. Because we shall have no food before it's time. Aha. That's old school. He was the man of wine. Ha ha ha. And see how it almost curdled? I left it on the top a little longer because wine has serious acid in it. And so if you add serious acid to a cream-based sauce, it's going to break. Now the binder is the roux, but if I just left that acid on top like that, it's kind of cool experiment. See how it does that right there in the center? It's like starts fumbling. No, don't do that, don't do that, do that. Because that will break your sauce. Alright? Got to move your acid, and you add it little by little. You don't add all your acid at once. Know what I mean? Take the whole hit at once, you never know what happens, dude. So now we're gonna salt. I have no taste buds now at all because I just drank that. I don't have bread. Because this is a very fine flavor. I should have bay leaves in it. It's very hot. Alright. Came out nice though. Alright. Look at how thick it is. That's how thick I want it. I want double thick. Normally we do a nice thin sauce, but this, I want you to be able to cut a furrow through it like that. Alright. Step 2. Would you be loved? Alright. I'm not gonna let them fool me away from where I'm going. I won't let them get off on my flowing. I'm just trying to find a brighter way with a little bit of glimmer of daylight that I still see today. All right, we'll be back.